Yo, what's up, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time, in my opinion, is a pretty good one, pretty ridiculous one. I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like on the video if you guys do enjoy it. And yeah, let's jump into this. So a while back, I uploaded a story time about this ex-girlfriend of mine, and in that story time, I talked about how her mom really liked me. And not like in a weird way. She was like just really polite to me. And in a way, she was like a second mom to me. And she was really cool. And I always wonder where she's at nowadays. And I guess I finally got my answer because this story time takes place today, okay? I wake up this morning to a text message from my ex-girlfriend saying, "Hey, my mom really wants to talk to you." Now, that's not really an average text you get from an ex. Like, usually it's, how have you been? Or like, I miss you, but hey, my mom wants to talk to you. Like, that's just a strange text message to get. So immediately, like, a million scenarios start running through my head. Like, why would this girl's mom want to talk to me? Maybe she's mad at me. Maybe she wants to hang out and, like, catch up with me. Maybe she, like, has something in mind that I left there a long time ago. Like, what could her mom want with me? Like, that makes no sense. But then I think about it a little bit more, and I'm like, all right, Austin, calm down. Like, when you did know this girl, her mom really loved you, and she was so nice to you. I'm sure it's nothing bad. So I respond to my ex, and I'm like, hey, what does your mom want to talk to me about? And she was like, I'm not too sure. I think it's a business opportunity for your YouTube channel. Now, I can't lie, that was very relieving to hear because I had no idea why she would want to talk to me, and that was like the most normal of reasons, so it was really relieving to hear that. So I respond to her, and I'm like, alright, cool, like, give your mom my number, tell her to give me a call, we'll talk. And she replies, and she's like, alright, cool, thank you so much. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. So a few moments later, I get a restricted phone call, and I ignore it because, honestly, restricted phone calls nowadays to me either translate to telemarketer or hacker. So I immediately ignore that. But then right after I ignore it, I get another phone call from a restricted number again. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe this is my ex's mom. I should probably answer this. So I answer the phone. I'm like, hello? And I hear, Austin, is that you? And I immediately knew by the voice that it was my ex-girlfriend's mom. And I was like, yeah, it's me. Like, how you been? And she's like, oh my, like your voice got so much deeper. Like you sound so different. And I reply with, thank you. I don't know why I said thank you, because she wasn't even complimenting me. She was just saying that my voice sounded deeper, and we both like awkwardly laugh, so I immediately knew that we were off to a great start of just an awkward conversation. And also, the last time I spoke to her, I'm pretty sure I was done going through puberty, so I have no idea how my voice sounded different. Maybe she just remembered it differently. Either way. So we start talking, and she tells me that she has this really awesome opportunity for me and my YouTube channel, and it's like a really big brand deal, and they would pay big bucks for like a shout out on my channel. So I was like, okay, well, tell me more about it because I don't really shout out anybody on my channel. I need to make sure that it's like, a reputable company and it's someone that's going to like benefit me and my fans. I don't want it to be some like, shady deal. I want to make sure it's something good. Because if you've watched my channel for a while, you probably know that I don't do a ton of advertisements. And the reason being is because I don't like to promote anything and everything. I just want to make sure that it's a really good company and it's something that's going to be beneficial for both me and my subscribers, rather than just being like, hey guys, have you heard of this new hentai site? Use code LUNA for early access. Anyway, you get the point. Either way, I tell her that I have to hear more about it. And she goes, that's fine. Would you like to meet for lunch today? And I was like, yeah, we can do that. Why not? So she tells me where she lives, and then she asks me if I live nearby, and I tell her yes. And she goes, okay, cool. Why don't I come pick you up and we go to this coffee shop down the street? I know this spot. It's really good. And I was like, yeah, for sure. So later that day, she comes to my house. She picks me up. I say hello to her. We drive to this coffee shop. We go inside. We sit down. And it was kind of awkward. I can't lie. Like, I'm going to get coffee/lunch with my ex-girlfriend's mom so that she can pitch a business opportunity for my YouTube channel. Like, it was just so strange. Like, if you would have told me back when I was dating that girl that I would be meeting her for lunch/coffee and talking about a business opportunity for my YouTube channel, and that I would have like millions of subscribers, I would not believe you whatsoever. So yeah, to say the least, this was just very like crazy to me, I guess. So anyway, yeah, me and her get to this coffee shop, we go inside, we sit down, and we start talking, and she starts off the conversation with a very strange sentence. She's like, okay, Austin, I'm sorry for lying to you. And that's all she said. And I was like, what? What do you mean you're sorry for lying to me? What'd you lie about? And I start kind of laughing like awkwardly because I thought she was joking, but then she had like the straightest face ever. So I knew she was being serious. So then I stopped laughing and I'm like, what's going on? And she goes, look, we're not here to talk about a business opportunity. I just had to say what I could to get you face to face with me so I could talk to you about something else. And she gave me the most serious look. And when she did that, I can't lie, I got a little bit scared. I kind of wanted to just get up and leave right then and there because I don't know what she was about to say. And she goes, look, I brought you here because you made a story time involving me and my daughter and my family. And I just want to ask you nicely if you could delete that video. And in my head, I'm just thinking like, oh my, here we go again. I'm like, look, I can't delete the video. And she goes, why not, Austin? Like, because it's a video that I made and enjoyed making and my subscribers enjoyed watching, I don't want to delete it because there's no good reason to delete it. And then she goes, well, you have a good reason. You have me asking. And she starts laughing. And I was like, yeah, but that's not a good enough reason to delete an entire video off my YouTube channel. And she goes, look, Austin, I'm trying to be nice about it, but if you don't delete that video, I work at a huge law firm. We're going to sue you and get it taken down along with the rest of your channel. And I was like, whoa, you really changed up real quick right there. You went from good cop to bad cop real fast. Did a whole 180. And she goes, yep, I'm trying to approach this nicely, but if you're not willing to cooperate with me, I'll do things the hard way. And I'm like, okay, go ahead. And I get up and I start to leave. And she follows me out yelling at me. She starts yelling. She's like, Austin, delete that video. I'm asking nicely one more time. If you don't, I'm going to delete your channel. And I was like, you can't do that. Good luck, though. And I was walking out the main door, and she followed me out into the parking lot. And by the way, everybody in that restaurant was staring at us, as well as in the parking lot. And she follows me all the way to the end of the parking lot as I'm starting to walk home. And she's like, Austin, I'm asking you nicely, last time. Now, she already said that once before, so I just ignored her, and I keep walking. And she goes, Austin, turn around and talk to me. And I could not believe that she was screaming at me right now. Like, this lady had always been so polite to me and literally like a second mother to me. So I was so surprised to see her acting like this. I kind of felt betrayed, to be honest. So I keep ignoring her and I keep walking, and she keeps following me down the sidewalk. At this point, we're like pretty far away from the restaurant. Her car is back in that parking lot. So I turn around. I'm like, hey, your car's back there. You should probably go get it and leave me alone. And she's like, no, not until you delete that video. And I'm like, no. And she goes, why? I'm like, because I told you already. There's nothing wrong with the video. I didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing illegal in it. Like, you can't force me to delete a video that breaks no rules. And she goes, oh yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see. I'm like, yeah? What are you going to do? She goes, like I said, my law firm will come after you and get your channel deleted. I'm like, okay, have fun. I wish you the best of luck. And she goes, oh yeah, I won't need it, trust me. And she just starts diabolically laughing like she's a villain in a superhero movie. So I just give her this like half confused, half dirty look, and I turn around and I just keep walking. And finally this time she left me alone and went back to her car, and I walked all the way home. It was like a 2-mile walk. It took a while. And I got home and I got on Discord and I was talking to my friends about it. And they all used to be friends with my ex and knew her mom. And they were like, yo, we always knew she was crazy, but we didn't know she was that crazy. And I'm like, yeah, me neither. So yeah, that's pretty much where that story time ended. Now we're here. Things are pretty normal, other than the fact that my ex-girlfriend's mom wants to literally delete my YouTube channel. But it's okay because she can't, and I'm sure she's watching this story time. And if you are, you should leave a like on this video. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. I'll keep you guys updated if anything else happens with this situation. And yeah, feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.